Hi everyone at EP Forums, this is Spencer Brossman, owner of Complete Inbox. I just want to give you guys a really quick tour of the store, considering most of you live in Europe and will never actually get to be here, so I'll at least show you some of the cool stuff we have. We have a couple things that really set us apart from other stores around here. One of the main ones is our lounge area. We have a place that everyone can just sit and relax and play games. We're playing the most amazing game of all time. Mega Robot Golf. It's fantastic. Oh, did I mention we have employees here? This is my good friend Travis and my cousin Ben. And you all may know my brother Trevor, who's not here because he's sick, but we kind of have like a family kind of business here. So when we have tournaments and stuff like that, people, we set the systems up here. We have like Super Smash Brothers going on, stuff like that. Sometimes get a lot of people in here for that. Another thing we have that I don't know any other place that really has is a video game museum. Essentially, every once a month or whenever I get a chance to write stuff up about it, we change out what's in here. Right now, we have a top 10 list for best Konami games because we really like Konami and Metal Gear. Number one ended up being Symphony of the Night, even though Super Castlevania 4 is my favorite, ended up being third, but I didn't expect it to win. But we change this out pretty often, pretty regularly, and once in a while we have top 10 lists, once in a while we have just random video game stuff. Something else that we have that not a lot of places around here have are arcade machines. Whenever we have them on, they are free to play. We have Super Smash TV, which is a really fantastic game from the Super Nintendo era. We have Soul Calibur 2, which by far gets the most play. Tetris for all you old school fans, and we actually just recently got this one over here, Donkey Kong Jr. It's the official 1992, and it's beautiful and just fantastic looking, and we're really happy to get it in. This one right here is actually a MAME cabinet that actually Travis built. Obviously MAME plays all the different games. It's all free to play. It was actually really fun to make and to find all the parts for and everything. So whenever we're busy enough, we have these on. People come in, they play them, they have fun. You relive like the old school arcade kind of things. As far as getting stuff in stock, we have a bunch. We get all the new games when they come out. We get all the new controllers. We get all the new stuff. We like to have. We always like to have speed runs from Speed Demo Archives playing. We always find that to be a lot of fun, and we kind of like toys here too. My favorite one by far is Mega Man EXE. I tried to find a Volnut, but I couldn't find one. So we get all the new stuff in. We got all the old stuff. You guys, as lovers of retro games, might like this stuff. We have a lot of the good retro stuff: Saturn, Dreamcast, PS1. Some really good ones like. Right now we have Shining Force 3 in here. We actually just got this one today. Clock Tower 2: The Struggle Within, one of the worst games ever made, but it's Clock Tower, so I still kind of love it in the back of my heart, but we get cool stuff like that. And it's always changing, and people really seem to think that we're like a retro game store, like we don't have any of the new stuff, just the old stuff. So we actually sell a lot of the retro stuff, and that's kind of what we have out here. We have like the old Atari stuff, 2600, 5200 in television. We have Nintendo, always good stock on that. We have Genesis and Super Nintendo, some of the old stuff. One of the other things we have that I think really separates us is something we call the Weekly Challenge. Essentially, every week or so, I change out the challenge. We set something hard to do in video games, like beating Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or beating the first 2 levels of Contra without dying. And you win a little bit of store credit just to kind of show that you're good at games. Once in a while, I set ones like, I'm really good at Galaxian, so I'll set, like, beat my score on Galaxian, and people have a lot of fun with it. Right now, this is actually the 1991 Nintendo Campus Challenge. It's a reproduction cart, but people find a lot of fun in trying to set, higher scores, find different ways to do it. And then, of course, we have games people can try out for, like, the new stuff, PlayStation 3. Right now we have MLB The Show, which looks, honestly, like a real game. It's ridiculous. There's not too much else. We obviously are really well stocked on stuff. I really wish you could see, like, from the first day that we opened, where we've grown to at this time. When we first started 9 months ago, our 360 section was like here on the bookshelf, and now it's here. So it really, really, you really get stuff in over the course of time. We also carry some, you know, Wii, PlayStation 3, and stuff like that. We always actually have a really good amount of Japanese anime. I'm not too knowledgeable in it, but when I see the good stuff, like, you know, Samurai 7 and stuff like that, I always think that's really cool. I'm going to show you the back real quick that actually not a lot of people get to see, so. As always, we have, you know, used systems. We have a bunch of that kind of stuff. Always keep that well stocked. We get our new goodies and stuff like that. But I think you guys are kind of more of the old school type, so I want to show you some of the cool stuff we get in on that. We have a treasure trove of controllers and everything and ridiculous stuff here, but we keep some of our better games back here kind of for a rainy day. We have all the boxed Pokemon games, and we have some of the older boxed like Atari games and stuff like that. You know, stuff like Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages, just fun stuff like that. We also have, we keep some of our better stuff that we're, you know, like I said, saving for a rainy day. Psychonauts, the Dot Hacks. We get some good stuff in here. If you actually want to know exactly what we have in here, just feel free to ask on the thread. Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, Leaf Green, Pokemon Pinball. There's Oracle of Seasons, so we get some really good stuff. I would show you our back room that's full of all of our different box systems and like old Nintendos and Super Nintendos, but we're still kind of trying to get that all cleaned up and everything. But I hope you got kind of a good idea of how we run the store in here, and we, you know, obviously we work really hard in here, and like we never mess around. We're always working. We're always trying to get stuff done. Super, you know, super diligent on our working. Never really mess around with anything. I mean, that's why we have these in here, because we're always on the clock. We're never messing around or doing anything like that. That's actually back from when we just played live music in here a couple of weeks ago, and we're actually planning another concert, so we do really weird stuff in here, but you'll see that further down the thread. I'll have some links and stuff like that. So that's about all I have to say. I didn't mention this ridiculous bin of Atari games that we have in. We're probably the best well-stocked store in the world on 2,600 games, and I wish we weren't because they take up so much space. But we've had some really rare Atari games, like $500, $800, so it's always neat to see it. But I guess that's all we have. I better get back to, you know, a little bit of work here. I will walk, yeah, yeah. Oh, do I need a microphone for that? Here, let me play the right one. No, get it right. Come on. What? You probably stopped already.
No. I was just watching that.
Bye. All Americans are crazy. And...
The end.